Welcome to PrairieFoxSurvival.com. I'm Richard, and today we're going to be canning up some wild pig sausage. And really it's basically done the same way as what our video on canning taco meat is, any of your burgers. We'll be canning, my wife and I are going to do this in half pints, or jelly jars as they're called, because we just don't eat as much now that it's just the two of us. Now, if you have a larger family, you would want to do this in pints, and we'll be canning it for 75 minutes. Now, you can do that either in pints or in jelly jars. Can it for 75 minutes. And if you look here, now we had this done, this was a 300-pound pig, and I'm going to try to hold this up where you can see it. And these are about 2 pounds each of sausage. Now, part of it we had them add the spice in, which we've already canned up a bunch of them. And this, we added our own spices, which we like a lot of cayenne, garlic, a product called no salt, and then pepper, whatever you like in it, a little cumin possibly. But I tasted this before we can it, and it's very good. Now, the process we're going to use, and I'm going to explain this to make the video short. You can go to our website, PrairieFoxSurvival.com, and look up our taco meat. We take the hamburger after it's thawed, we put it in a skillet, and we actually cook it. And we make sure after it's cooked, we have a can in the sink, and we have a colander right here, and we pour the cooked meat into the colander to let any grease drip off of it. We then wash it under cold water and put it in a pan. At that point, it's ready to go in a pan like this, which we have 8 pounds that we're doing this morning. And we're getting ready to show you. Now, we will have to add water to this. Unlike raw meat, you have to add water to your canning of cooked meat. So let us get set up, and we'll be back to you in just a second. Alright, we're ready here. I've already filled a couple of jars, and what we're doing is we're just going to show you a few of these. I hate videos that you have to watch a person stuff 10 or 20, 30 jars. So the process here is to put your meat in, and I pack it down a little bit, and we want to keep at least an inch of head space. And now I've got these ready. We'll show you the rest of the process here. I'm not quite sure out of 8 how many we're going to get today. And it's also, we're going to be, later on, this will be a different video, but we have some deer kielbasa that we're waiting on our second deer to finish out on kielbasa. That's going to be 40 pounds of kielbasa, and it's jalapeno cheese. Man, it is good. Our first deer, we got only 5 of them made, but we had the last deer about, or pig, I'm sorry, about 140 pounds. And it made about it's going to make about 40, 45 pounds of kielbasa. Okay, let's get our last jar here and getting this show on the road. And we're also getting ready on the deer. We had some bratwurst made, and we got 2 big bucks this year. Really, our meat situation is pretty good. Like I say, that first pig, that weighed 300 pounds, so he dressed out very nice. Okay, maybe I can quit battling here now, and we can get on with this process. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to fill these jars, like I say, 1 inch from the top. Boiling water. Let them soak down a little bit. Okay, and it's very important we get our air bubbles out of there. Take care of that one. And see, now that water went on down a little farther, so I have to add more to that. And this lets you know also if you have to pull with a spoon just a little meat out of some of these. Okay, let me grab a spoon here real quick. Be right back to you. I have a couple of them here that are just a little bit too full. So we'll just put these back in here. And these are just excellent. I'm going to go through again, just check these for air now. These are just excellent. Of course, we're not making these for sausage patties. We're making these like for breakfast burritos, scrambled egg omelets, and out on the trail, just quick mixes. You can even make a taco out of them if you want to. So it's really just your imagination as to where you stop them. Okay, we got that done. We want to always wipe our lids, or the top of our jars. Make sure we don't have any food on them. I'm just going to show you a couple of them here. Alright, we boiled our lids plenty hot to get the rubber on the rings. Salt. And just about getting too much on the table here for a video. And those are very hot. And we're going to go ahead and finish these up. And like I say, we are going to put them in the pressure canner for 75 minutes. And we'll get back to you and show you what we have and how many we got. Okay, we finally got them canned here, and as you can see, they have the juice in them, and I'll tell you what, they'll have an excellent flavor, because I was snacking on them before we canned them. We ended up getting 21 jars out of this, 21 half pints, and one of these will make a meal for what my wife and I, the way we eat them. And just remember, when you're canning these, it's no different on the wild pig sausage, regular pig sausage, beef, deer, any kind of hamburger or sausage. If you're cooking it like this, and with the exception of sausage, not in a patty form, which can be done, you cook them half pints a pint, 75 minutes. Your process is skillet cook them first, get it cooked, drain the grease off of it with a colander, put it under cold water to rinse the balance of the grease off, then just heat it back up and get your jars ready and can it. So I want to thank you for coming to prairiefoxsurvival.com and look forward to seeing you the next time.